Okay, hi everyone, it's Theresa from Theresa Holistic Tarot, and this is the monthly reading for February for Taurians, so for Taurus. Okay, let's clear the energy. Okay, so I'm going to start with 3 energy cards. So angels, spirits, guides, can we please have 3 energy cards for Taurus? 3 energy cards for the month of February for Taurus, please. 3 energy cards for Taurus. I'm wearing my old fleece today because I'm so cold. I'm feeling the cold. So angels, spirits, guides, cards for Taurus, please. For February 22, cards for Taurus. Cards for Taurus, please. Give some guidance to Taurus, please. Thank you. And the first card up is the World. What a fantastic card to start the reading with. Beautiful. Deceit, not so great. And attachment. Okay. All right, it's standalone cards. Let me explain those before I get the tarot. So the World, beautiful. So it's about moving into a different energy, an energy of huge potential. The world, your oyster. You've got the world at your feet. So there's opportunity coming in, big opportunity, and you need to be ready to grab it and absolutely run with it and go for it. It's so exciting. It's the most beautiful energy, and I love that the card. He's standing on top of the world, they're on top of buildings. Love it. Okay, deceit. It can often be self-deceit. When I'm really telling myself something that's not helpful. When I see it with attachment. Attachment is, for me, negative attachment. It's very much a CBT thing. It's about when I'm telling myself something that is not supporting me. And that, for me, was also about deceit. But I want to see what the tarot say in regards to where this comes out. Because this is when somebody can be deluding themselves. And they can be deluding themselves, and it can prevent that fantastic energy from actually really morphing into every bit of potential that's here in these cards. So the attachment can be the belief about about you yourself, or the belief about a person, and so it could be, for example, when I'm really enamored with somebody, I'm totally into this relationship, and I know he gambles, or I know he drinks, or I know he does something, but it's fine, it's manageable, it's never going to be a problem. And actually, that is quite a negative belief because it's unrealistic, or it can be in this particular instance because there's delusion going on, deluding oneself. So it's when somebody can be choosing deliberately to brush under the rug the facts, the actual facts of the matter. And they're really just kidding themselves on, unfortunately. So let's see because I'll know more with the other cards and what that's in connection with. But I need you to be aware then, Taurus, that you've got the world, you've got massive opportunity coming in, but something may be holding you back from manifesting the full potential of it. And you need to be clear about what it is, that you're trying to manifest and the potential in front of you. Because you don't want to be deluding yourself. Right, let me get some tarot. So angels, spirits, guides, can we have some cards, please, for Taurus for the months of February? Some clarifiers for Taurus for February 22. And we have the world, fantastic. And we have deceit, and we have attachment. So some clarity on that, please. Some clarifiers for Taurus. For Taurus, February 22. Ooh. And we have this, the 4 of Cups. Next card up is the Sun. So you've got the world and the Sun. Wow, that is just fabulous. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. Deceit, we have the 4 of Swords. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Eight of Swords. And attachment, we have the Page of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles. You've got a wish card there. It's lovely. And we have the Emperor. Okay, so I'll go back to this in a second, but I'm going to start with the first, the center, and the end card, because they hold important positions in the tarot, this particular reading. And then I'll go back and explain the rest and how it actually all comes together. So we've got the Four of Cups here. Now, this is a card of maybe being stuck a little bit in the past, or your focus not being in, definitely your focus not being now, in the here and now, in the present. So you've got this wonderful opportunity of the world coming in with potential. Now this can be, now his whole body language is sitting there cross-armed, stubborn, ignoring the divine offering that's coming into him. This can be when we're sort of focused on what's something that's happened, and I was disappointed and I felt very let down, and I'm so focused on that I'm not going to see the potential, because I don't want to be hurt again. I don't want to be disappointed again. I don't want to be let down again. So this is a card of saying, please shift your awareness. Where the energy flows, energy goes where focus flows. No, I'm saying that wrong. I'm not feeling 100% today. But anyway, you get my drift. Whatever you're focused on, that's where the energy is going. So if you're not being mindful, and this card would say not being mindful enough, be careful, because you could well miss an opportunity. And it's a shame, because you're missing. Sometimes it shows up in love readings when somebody's been hurt in the past, and they're so focused on, I'm never going there again, that's never going to happen to me again, and so on and so forth. So it's about being stuck in a mindset, stuck in a judgment, stuck in an experience. And the cards would be saying, come on, you've got the world here. You need to embrace it. Lift yourself up. Get out of that mindset. It's not helping you. Now, the Hierophant. Now, you've got two major arcana cards here in regards to, and these are important positions. So the Hierophant is very much about institutions, or it can be, I don't go for the religious aspect of it, but if it showed up in a relationship reading, it could actually, or it showed up with the Lovers or the Two of Cups, I would be saying that's like a marriage card, because it does have that religious overtone. But he's very much about learning and studying, and also he can represent, as I say, institutions, but so can the Emperor. So this can be about building something really big, really substantial. It's about dotting the I's, crossing the T's. So the way these cards have come out, they're sort of working in conjunction. He would be saying you do everything properly, and he's saying this is about tradition as well, and conforming. So this is so February for you would not be a time to actually say, right, I don't care what the norm is, I'm going to do it my way. This is a card of conformity, a card of doing things as everybody else is doing, and that might go against the grain a little bit, because you might want to just fly and spread your wings and fly. But both of these cards would say, no, do it properly, conform, dot the I's, cross the T's. If you have to, if you don't feel, that you want to, don't feel you're sucking up, just try and get along with people or manage people. So let's see what else is going on here. So we've got two fours. So we've got the Four of Cups, about staying in the moment, being mindful, staying present, not focusing on the past. But the Four of Swords is also about time out and self-reflection. So I would be saying to you, what is it that's holding you back here a little bit? Now, when it comes under deceit, it's saying you could be really looking at something completely wrong and deluding yourself. So this can be when somebody is, and this is when you need to dig deep, because this can be when somebody's saying, she took off and went off with somebody else because she took off and went off with somebody else, and that person was a friend, and I feel betrayed and hurt and whatever, and I'm really stuck in that energy. And this card would be saying, right, okay, but acknowledge what part you played. Acknowledge the fact you never took her out. Acknowledge the fact that you were really tight. Acknowledge the fact that she wanted commitment, you wouldn't give it. So acknowledge your part in something, and that if you start to acknowledge what part you played in something, that can bring you into reality. That can bring you into, and knowledge is power. So you beginning to get a better understanding of your own part in something changes the energy. It opens it up for you, and then you stop being tied, because I'm still focused on this attachment card here, and this is something that holds you back. Because think about it as energetic ties, like I can't move on. You need to move on. You've got opportunity coming in. It's exciting times, but you need to do some work in yourself to actually own your part in something, and that will free you in. Now the world can be, now I give you a little scenario just as an example, but this can be, okay, so I do the digging, I've acknowledged, oh my God, I didn't realize, I hadn't looked at it like that. And that then frees you from that trap of selfish and incorrect thinking. And then you can embrace you in your entirety, and the world would indicate, well, now you've got potential for meeting lots of different new people, new relationships, which will work for you, bring you happiness, bring you joy. So a bit of digging there. Now you've also got the Sun, so again, all about potential, all about growth, all about making things happen. It's about moving again, that cycle, Sun, the world, so something's coming to an end. So a period of time can be coming to an end. A period in which you found yourself stuck can be coming to an end. And you're moving into a completely different energy, which is absolutely fabulous. Okay, so you've got the Ten of Pentacles here. Ten of Pentacles is a wish card. So you're moving into a period of massive potential. It's manifestation, it's abundance, it's something you want to have happen. And it looks as if it could either begin happening this month, it's starting to happen this month, you'll get it this month, whatever it is, it's a different card for different people. Now, this is for me so exciting. You really need to be aware that something is holding you back, and it's something that's going on within you. And why would you want to hold back the world, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles? You wouldn't. It doesn't. So examine yourself, do some digging. Now, I'm not ignoring the Page of Cups here, so I'll go back to him. The Page of Cups is quite, and it can be a youthful energy around you, and it can be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Piscean, because they're the emotional energies. So you may have an attachment with one of those signs that I just mentioned. So you may be feeling, I can't get away from the person, I keep getting sucked back into it. It's an emotional card, but it feels like a new beginning as well. It is a new beginning with a page. It's normally new. So you can actually break the attachment either by that you have with a person of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and that will then free you up to begin a new relationship. But this is emotional new beginning. So a little bit of digging deep here, and you've got that emotional stuff happening. So Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords again is a card of feeling stuck, being stuck, believing I'm stuck. And it's coming out under deceit. You're not as stuck as you think you are. Swords are our thoughts, which become our belief systems. And as I say, there's a tie. Attachment is a tie. The Four of Cups can be a tie to the past, to what's happened. And it can cause you to actually think you can't do something. When in actual fact, yes, you can. Because this is all about you examining your thoughts, examining what it is you want to achieve and what you want to manifest, because these are all building cards. So what is it I want to achieve in my life? What do I want to, all right, start with this month. What do I want to achieve from this month? What am I looking for to achieve in my future? And then when you've sort of got that clear, just say, well, what would stop that from happening? And it can be that you yourself need to get out of your own way, because you're telling yourself, oh no, it'll never come right for me, or all that sort of negative stuff. And yet your cards are saying you've got masses of opportunity coming in, meet it halfway, and you really, you'll be rocking and rolling, because this is big. The Emperor's big. It's about building something really solid for yourself. The Seven of Pentacles here can indicate reaching a point when you can be thinking, is this it? Is this what I've been working for? Is this all there is to it? So it's very much a card of dissatisfaction. And so here we've got Seven of Pentacles, we've got the Eight of Swords. That would indicate feeling dissatisfied, feeling stuck. And energetically, I don't believe for a minute you are, because I've got the manifestation card, the abundance card. I'm seeing a shift in energy, but you need to let go of some of those thoughts that are holding you back. Because actually, if you hang on in there, you are building something really, solid. So if you're stuck in a job and you feel stuck, and I mean stuck, you might try and look at it from a different point of view. Can you look upon it like, you know what, I know it's tedious at the moment. I know they keep promising me promotion and it hasn't happened yet. But I just need to hang on to the fact and be patient that it will happen. And you will feel, you may feel better about the job because you are moving forward. Now, the Emperor can also be when someone spots your potential, somebody senior and you get a little bit of an energy boost with somebody having faith in you and deciding, right, they're worth watching. So you will see results. But be aware of what's driving you. Be aware of what you're trying to achieve. Let go of any negative thoughts, because there's delusion going on here. And conform. So if someone's going to be interested in investing their energy or the company's energy or their time in you for moving forward, you're going to have to toe the line. So now is not the time to be rebellious, to be a maverick, to think, I'll blow them, I'll do it, I'll show them. Now is not the time to be thinking like that, because somebody can be watching you and saying, right, this person can really benefit from a course or study or learning, and don't blow it by being mutinous, by remembering that you didn't get the promotion the last time you applied, so blow them. You're still in the running. Someone has their eye on you. You will see it pay off. You need to be patient, even if you are feeling stuck. Check your thought processes and actually say, well, you know what, I need to get a more realistic approach here, because I'm constantly telling myself I'm stuck. It's not helping me. It's not supporting me. I need to knock that thinking on the head, because nobody's stuck. There's always that. Nobody's that stuck. And I'm telling you, you're not that stuck. This is about self-delusion here. So I don't mean to be harsh. Please don't take it as that. But sometimes we just need to face the facts. So let's have 3 enchanted map cards. Let me move these up a little tad. So quite interesting, your cards actually this month, Taurus. Because they're saying really that you can do a lot, you can really do a lot of, oh, that one wants to come out, the mountain. So you may feel that you've got a mountain to overcome, that it's such a big hurdle, but it's not. There's light at the end of the tunnel. There's light shining on. So you will be guided, you will be directed, you will follow the light, you will follow your path. This is all part and parcel of the learning. Really part and parcel. And because part of the feeling stuck energy can be, oh, they'll never change. So whether that's a person or whether that's an organization or whether it's just something you personally believe. Now, how can you predict what a whole organization are thinking? You can't really, can you? So you've got some big cards and you've got good outcomes. Huge cards, actually. And flying. So you will be guided. You may feel as if there's a hurdle there and it feels sometimes insurmountable, but you'll be flying. You're going to be given an opportunity to show your ability, show your self-worth, to show your worth, show your skills, and then you'll have more opportunities. So keep your head down this month. Keep your head down. Just get on with the job, get on with it. Just know that energetically things are going to start shifting, even if you've been feeling terribly stuck. You're going to get the opportunities that you desire. And wide open. So this is really moving into an energy of totally the opposite of feeling stuck, because it's like, I nearly say doing time, but I don't mean it like that. It's seeing something through, okay? And then the potential is literally unlimited. You can only see a snapshot. And right now you may be a little bit entrenched in looking at the past, concentrating on what hasn't gone right, and I'm telling you energetically there's going to be a shift. And it will start in February for you. Now with these two cards here, the World and the Sun, and their emphasis as well on cycles of life, this will last way longer than a month. But you may find this month is just the beginning of the energetic shift. So you need to be, as I say, not mutinous, not focused in the past. You need to conform. And to a certain and even though you are feeling dissatisfied, please trust me when I say opportunities are coming in. It's going to be wide open, the potential. The growth is going to be far greater than you would ever have anticipated. So don't let something that's happened before in the past and you formed an opinion about a company or a person hold you back from the potential that's coming in, because it is huge. Okay. Now, let me just pull 3 soul cards for you. And let's see what you may need to focus at a soul level. So, angels, spirits, guides. What soul cards do you have for Taurus this month? Massive potential. I can't get over it, to be honest. Really huge. So, it'd be interesting if you come back to me and say, you know what? I have been feeling stuck. I can't see the potential. I'm just going to go with what you're saying and trust that it is going to come right and go with the flow. And I'll think fab. Absolutely fabulous. So angels, spirits, guides, can we have 3 soul cards? Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Now, as I put it down beside 4 of Cups there's that mutiny. There's that, well, I'm not trying that again. Didn't work the last time. Why would I try that again? Why would I go for that promotion? And I don't trust love. It never worked out the last time. Why would I want to put myself through that again? So this is very much, again, about living in the past. And it can, if it's tied in with failure, which is often tied in with disappointment, a loss of a sense of of yourself and your hope and whatever, don't stay there. Just do not stay there. Just say, okay, well, what did I learn from it? What did I learn from it? And that really ties in for me, because you've got all this opportunity coming in. You need to know what went wrong for you, so you don't either repeat mistakes or repeat patterns of behavior or repeat the same thinking. So what did you learn? And death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So this is a huge transformative energy. And I really feel that with the 2 cycle cards, and with the transition card of death, this is you moving energetically from a stuck energy, a feeling of regret, a feeling of anger, bitterness, whatever, a feeling of failure or a feeling of incompetency, whatever you've been feeling that's negative, it's coming to an end. And hopefully it's coming to an end from your own volition as well, because you're now becoming open to the fact, right, you know what, it doesn't mean it's always cast in stone that it's going to happen like that, and that you start having some self-esteem in yourself again. You start having some hope for the future. You start thinking, okay, so one relationship went wrong, it doesn't mean another relationship's going to go, you know, I can't predict the future here. And balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So this is very much about, again, you've got the time out. I need to do some digging, and it's about, as I say, acknowledging your own thinking, where your own thinking can be holding you back, and maybe not blaming the world and not blaming other people, and actually acknowledging your part, because just acknowledging it will shift the energy. And shifting the energy then allows all the other potential of these brilliant cards. You've got the World, you've got the Sun, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. You've got a rock solid card in the Emperor, so opportunity coming in. And you've got the Hierophant, so tradition and conforming. At the very, very, very heart of your reading here this month. So as I say, don't go off on a tangent. Don't be bucking the trend. Don't do your hand solo act this month. This is all about sticking with the herd. And it might go against the grain, but this is what you need to do energetically to facilitate all the other good stuff coming in. Because as I say, somebody's got their eye on you. And I'm feeling that quite strongly. So somebody could be earmarking you for learning. Let's train them up more. Let's give them an opportunity. Let's do something. So don't buck it by going off on a tangent and doing something weird and wonderful. And please concentrate on where you feel you have either failed or let yourself down, because you just need to examine that and actually accept we're not perfect and we don't get it right all the time, and every time we feel as if we fall flat on our faces, we're actually learning something. So I hope that makes sense to you, Taurus. Let me know in the cards for next month, and I look forward to seeing you again. Okay, bye for now.